Why, hello everybody, my name is RTS and welcome back to Master of Command. Guys, we're around halfway through Act 2 at this point. We are getting there. We have to try and get these side objectives done as fast as possible though. Now initially today, I want to try and unlock the Von Roth Hussars, which sound like some kind of unique unit. I want to see them in action, so we're going to try and do that as fast as possible. Now, before we go any further, I did actually do all the stuff last episode for like upgrades and stuff, but we haven't no ammo left, so I thought I'd quickly just buy some before we go into any battles, because we are using more and more ammo as the time goes on. It's probably due to, I don't know, having 5 groups of cannons with heavy mortars, but it could be anything, right? It's probably this guy. He's using all the ammo that I can. Anyway, so I have to do one more outpost to actually finish off this objective, and there happens to be one just over here. It also happens to be next to the Act 2 end boss as well, so you don't want to get too close or we could have a bad time. Now, on the way over, there is actually a fort. Because I'm already pretty powerful, I thought I would just do this right away. Oh, what's this? Our sudden advance has borne unexpected fruits. The enemy's forward command post was taken by surprise and its staff scattered before an alarm could be sounded. We have captured several officers and recovered maps, dispatches, and ledgers from within. Oh. So I can get 120 quid, which is like 12 days just doing nothing, or I can get an extra officer, which actually is great. So I think we grab that right away. And we get Vincent Bremer. This guy looks awesome. I kind of like it. Looks like my uncle. He's infantry accuracy, and he's fierce. Interesting. Not a really combination I like myself, but do remember, there was another outpost down this way, which we can use to get rid of an officer to get 3 units. So we might do that later on. Don't tell him that though. It's fine. Anyway, so let's go towards the Hussars first. Also, there appears to be a place we can try and get some more cavalry stuff anyway. So that sounds pretty fun. Ah, we come upon a small band of wild horses, likely once domesticated but left to wander by those fleeing the war. This is great because I already saw what this said. We can get new horses. I already have the perk to get more speed per horse, so this is absolutely brilliant. We may attempt to corral some, yielding valuable equipment for our cavalry, or grim as it is to consider, we can eat them. No, we don't need to do that. We're fine. Oh, look at these majestic... I love horses, by the way. Where I live in England, there's horses absolutely everywhere, and they are just adorable. I'm biased. I like horses. What can I say? Anyway, so... let's get over this way, shall we? Look at the speed. Is there actually a speed modifier I can look at somewhere just to see how fast I'm actually going? The men here are gaunt and hollow-eyed. For weeks they have gone without proper rations, and the last of their horses was slaughtered days ago. They beg for relief. Well, that's fine, because I have food for days. I'll just give them all the food I have. Well, not every bit, the food I have. Done. The Von Roth Hussars have been unlocked. So, where are they? Right there. These are actually a rare unit then, because I can't actually seem to go in and give them any upgrades or anything. So they must just be custom. This is pretty epic. I like this. I think though... oh, they're really bad at shooting people. But it's okay. Like, they have really good base melee stats. These guys are the ones that should be hunting people down, right? So we do actually have a few, like, kind of items we can give them. So we can give them a carbine, so they can actually shoot back a little bit, which is good. We've also got an access to multiple horses. So accuracy, movement speed, charge, move speed, melee damage. I think that's the best one to go for, because we want to make sure when they get into combat, they're good at hand-to-hand combat. What else do we want to give these people? There has to be something, right? Dragoon swords. They've got a charging version. Like I said, I want more other stats than anything else. Cavalry. We'll go for this one as well, which gives us restored casualties if they're going to be attacking a lot in close combat. And that's pretty much it. I guess we could also give them like this random reload stamina one, but whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. Done. So, I think we want to probably avoid the HQ for obvious reasons, but there is an enemy army. Excellent! I was just thinking, where are the battles? Fight me, sir. Let's see what they have, shall we? Lots of veteran infantry. and a lot of cavalry. So pretty balanced army once again. The AI does seem pretty consistent in that regard. I do like it. Compared to Act 1 with the French, it just seemed they had mass levies, which I know is kind of their thing in this time period, but damn, it was a bit easy killing them off in Act 1. Okay, we're in. So I might pull back to the edge of the map here so we can get this really nice long hedgerow. There is also, of course, the famous super forest on the back right of this map, but I think I'm okay not going near it too much. Let's get everybody at the back, or just getting to walk backwards. What could possibly go wrong? Done. Okay, so in terms of actual deployment, I think we should get our main tank unit right at the front here. Hold the line. We get the Black Guard at the back as well, and then finally we will have the, where is it? Grenadiers? Over that way. Perfect. These guys can be over on the other side to get a little bit of cover bonus from that section there. So we got a really weird, like, protected area of the map, I guess we're going to try and hold off. As the enemy has quite a large army, I think we will have the main DPS units over this way. So we'll have the Royal Guard, also the Royal Infantry, the Jaeger units, and also one of the Dragoons. As for the other side, I believe we'll be down here, right? So we'll have the other infantry just standing nearby. As for the cannons, believe it or not, they got a long walk. So let's try and get them back to the road as soon as possible, and they can hopefully start shooting in like a few minutes or so. Everyone else, though, should already be moving. I believe that was the entire army. Oh, wait, the cavalry, sorry. Let's just divvy them out later on when we get into the actual thick of the formation. Cool. Now, luckily for us, the enemy doesn't ever seem to, like, charge forward the cavalry or try and catch me off guard, so it always gives me time to set up my defenses how I want them to be. The enemy formation is pretty random, but we already know that I have some pretty epic cannons at this point, so I'm not particularly worried about the charging here. Are you guys ready? Any of you. Actually, I'll say any of you. This is the 1 6-pounder I have. Everyone else can probably already snipe out the enemy from across the map, so deploy, deploy, deploy. Okay, so we'll have the general here. We'll have one Dragoon in the middle as well. They can quickly switch around either side if there's a charge coming in. The Hussars, I believe we'll have on the left flank, so it's more open terrain. They should be able to charge better instead of having forests. We've also got some provincial cavalry as well we can use on the left flank in general. Okay, so actually, why are you not firing? For actual counter batteries, let's have a look, shall we? They're so close. What are they thinking? They're crazy. I actually don't know what they're thinking. That is absolutely mad. I don't actually think these guys are deployed, right? Oh, they're deploying. Come on, guys. Get those cannons unloaded. I want to see some firepower here. Let's get some shots off. There you go. Okay, so they're working on that one. In fact, everyone's working on the same target. That's probably more efficient, if I'm being honest. Because we can definitely break them if we get hit by multiple cannons at the same time. Okay, let's do fast forward until they get a bit closer, shall we? You guys don't seem to be firing either. I think they're stuck in a... Oh, I some kind of like movement bug. Let me just hold action. Uh-oh. This is not a good start to the battlefield, everybody. We apparently have a bit of an incident. Half my artillery is broken. We're going to ignore that, and I'll report it as a bug in a second. It's fine. As for everything else, though, remember, this is a beta version of the game. Now, I have been playing for 7 hours at this point in this series. That's the first time I've seen that, so I don't know what's going on there, but whatever. Okay, as for actual combat, though, we're... not great. Is it most of them that are dead? They're firing over here. The other ones are not so much. So we want to probably make sure we don't have too much pressure on a single flank. This is looking pretty bad, actually. What we might do is we might reposition these guys completely to instead have a defense flank on the side. So if they do come, we get assistance from the Grenadiers and the other Dragoons as well. On the left-hand flank, though, this is looking totally fine. Though the cavalry is a little bit far forward. Let's get them back a little bit. We want to try and break these guys before we actually go in for anything too crazy. Regardless of the situation with the cannons, though, we have broken the first one. Let's get the cat barrage going, though, if we can. They're about to retreat. The Crown Land recruits are so out of place at this point of the game. At 2 recruits, you're going to die if you have them. You don't want to have recruits at this point. So they should be going in for some damage in a second. This is going to be good because I want to get these guys leveled up. So when we get to a point where they're about to retreat, they're going to hunt them down. In fact, we can probably break them right now. And I might actually send off both cavalry units because they can both level up or get more power. I don't want to charge them if they actually are still alive, because that means we have brace damage and stuff on the battlefield, so I want to avoid that if we can. On this side, we do have enemies coming in thick and fast. There's actually an incoming attack, so let's make sure we brace ourselves for that situation. I want to make sure these guys are not in the way if we can avoid it. And we've also got exactly the same thing on the left-hand side. I completely missed it. I did not see that happening whatsoever. I think we might have time to do a counter charge though with the new Hussars. Good shots, guys. Good shots. Good shots. Change back to regular fire. No chance. No chance at all. Remember, all my tank units are Grenadiers, so they have immense power when it comes to being able to defend against melee. Okay, we've only got enemies left that are actually recruits. We'll try and get the provincial guards in, and we can get some stuff there. Looks like I missed a attack over here as well, but it went okay. Sorry, I got a lot of micromanagement here. Gotta be careful. Okay, there's going to be another attack soon-ish. I might actually hold fire, and we'll wait for that attack to come in. Oh, damn it, guys! They don't have time. They do not have time at all. Let's try and get them some additional backup with the Dragoons. We can do a double barrage with the carbines at least. We might be able to break them before they get too close. On this side, let's get a charge in with the other provincial cavalry. Both guys are now feasting on enemy forces. Brilliant. Also, as they're retreating, let's try and make sure these guys actually shatter, so the entire left part of the battlefield is safe and we can feast with our cavalry. On this bit, though, they're coming in. There's no way you're going to get ready in time. The other ones can get ready, though. They're going to charge in a second. Get ready. Distance is not great. Can you guys fire right away? Get your damage in. Okay, you guys fire now. Enemy shattered. Excellent work. Pull back to formation. Don't chase them. Keep where you are. Looking brilliant over here. Excellent work. Okay, so back on this side, we do have a few little battles going on. Nothing too crazy to write home about, but it's alright. Let's get a little bit more DPS going with the Dragoons getting in carbine range. They are pretty much done for. We'll move these guys forward and they can start feasting themselves. Go, my friends. Release the carbine volley. Do it. Excellent. I think this went great. There are still some enemies hanging in there, unfortunately. All the way over there. We can easily pull back the cavalry before we get to that point, though. So nothing to worry about too much there. We do have some issues with units that haven't actually fully retreated. Especially over here. Now, this is where we've got a problem, because they're actually charging towards... Oh, I didn't even realize those guys were in the battle to me. I thought they were running away, so that was my fault. We'll try and get them to run away, but honestly, it's not looking good for them at the moment. We want to try and slow them down. These guys specifically. They should be fast. We'll try and get out there as fast as possible. If we get back to our line, we should be safe. But we have kind of overextended ourselves a little bit there. You guys can just eat those fellas. You'll be fine. Good amount of cavalry is, even if they got low stamina, they're still going pretty fast. So the amount of time for them to get over here is going to be too long. I think we're in cover. We actually broke them with the cannons. Impressive. These are level 10 cannon crews, to be fair. In terms of accuracy, it's like maxed out. Though I could get a little better items. We could make them a lot stronger, guys. We may have maximum XP levels, but we can definitely get them to become more powerful. Small battle. 694. Nothing too crazy. Okay, so I don't really care about any of these items. Oh, we might be missing a saddle on the new Hussars, so that is pretty handy. Oh, I got achievement. As the British expedition, have 4 units with 9 veterancy at once. Awesome. By the way, the devs are telling me it's actually meant to be 9 max veterancy, so I'm currently on a... this won't be possible when you play the game. I don't know why they chose 9, but I definitely shouldn't have this many level 10s. Let's put it that way. Okay. Ammo is just okay. It's just okay. So, we had to upgrade this guy, which I'm still on the fence about even keeping in the long run, but we'll upgrade him anyway. I think for him, we'll see what we get. In the interim, prepared is a good one, right? Because it means we can reduce ammo consumption for those particular units. And we've also got our artillery captain. Now, this guy is important. We want to make sure we have a very... Oh, it affects accuracy, but that's what I need the most. Because this is just making me waste ammo. I'm very quality focused. If you've got like a scale of quality versus quantity, it's just 100% quality, guys. There's no in-betweens or buts. It's just quality all the way. I think we're going to skip this one. Sorry, buddy. He's very low level, by the way, so we can re-roll him over and over again. It's not a big deal. Okay, so back to you guys. I would like it if we get the saddle one. Little bit more speed. They were a bit slow running away from those enemies earlier, so I'll be happy to see them a little bit faster. What else we got going on? Everyone has one of these ammo reduction items, right? They do now. Excellent. Okay. I don't think there's much more to upgrade apart from that. Let me just do another quick click through. So these are all next level. That's good. Who needs to level up? Was it the provisional cavalry? Done. We now have our 3rd dragoon, which is awesome. So, yeah, that's all right. Heavy cavalry. I wonder if we can get, like... I know they said the French had heavy cavalry. I don't know. I doubt they have lances, but still, it'd be funny to see, like, the old knights running around trying to stab people in the face. Anyway. Excellent. Excellent. So, we have just completed the first side objective and done a battle. What now? We need to get battlefields, right? So, we got 3 of them next to the headquarters. I'm not sure about that. And we got 1... It's just all over the place. Damn it! So, I have to do... I can't just... What a mess. We'll do 1 here. Oh, this works, right? Yeah, 1, 2. Down here, 3, 4, 5. That does make sense. We can do that. We'll do like a big, like, zigzag around the rest of this territory if we can. So, initially... Did I look at this place already? Yes. What's another cavalry commander? We've already got a cavalry commander, though. What I'm looking for now is I want to get a new... Ooh. I want to get a brand new commander to turn into another infantry dude. If we can do that at some point, I would be overjoyed. I also would like to keep an eye out for some regular redcoats. Now, we could also just spend money and get Highland foot, but that's a lot of cash. I would rather spend the 350 and upgrade them so we can keep more money. Because remember, we need 3,500? 3,000 money to get ourselves up to the new brigade level. So it's a bit of cash. It's not a cheap endeavor whatsoever, unfortunately. We should always double check these places in case it comes with grenades. I do need some grenades. They're so expensive. I've never actually used grenades in this game. I mean, people probably annoy with me at this point for not using them, but I'm okay getting cheaper grenades. Do you know what? We're not going to do it. If I find them, I'll put them on the Grenadiers, but otherwise I'm not going to do it unless I have a lot of spare money. It's just how it's going to be, guys. Town square. So we have got 30% medicinal herbs. That's quite nice. I am tempted to grab this fella. It's not very expensive. We'll lock that in. Let's also get rid of some of these mediocre types of upgrades we got lying around. I'll keep this guy as well for future endeavors. Done. So when it comes to this, I do want to have this guy make sure he does replenish his forces because he's going to be fighting a lot in the front lines. That's one of the main reasons for that alone. Also, I was going to say maybe having this guy have one of the pulses would be a good idea because he is a skirmisher. He's at the front a lot of the time. So him having a bit of like replenishment would be more efficient, I think, than having a bit more accuracy. Okay, that's that done. What else have we got? Stables. So we can get some really good swords and stuff, but I don't really use them as a conventional way, do I, at this point? If you're paying attention, you know I'm not playing this game conventionally when it comes to cavalry usage, I would imagine. So that is very tempting to grab. I think we have to get this. I would just spend loads of money on more horses, but we got to be careful with that one. I'm already spending too much. I do want to save up. Okay, buddy. You get some cover. Cool. Let's get out of here, shall we? Oh, ammo. It costs more here. Probably shouldn't be getting ammo here. We'll do it elsewhere. Let's go around, shall we? I feel like I'm getting faster and faster. More speed. Sir, a rough company of mercenaries has gathered near the edge of the village, offering their services for the right price. Oh, this is the event. We've read this before. It means you can slow down the enemy HQ, which I will do. No reason not to, right? We have got to remember that winter's coming. I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan of the Starks. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's the words. I spoke the words and I summoned the horrors of winter. I can't believe it. Yeah, we're now slower. That's unfortunate. But now we get to have Winter Wonderland battles, which I'm not sure if it actually offsets the negative penalties, but I do like it. So, we can fight a large enemy field army. Let's do just that, shall we? Oh, Hanoverian Grenadiers. So they can be part of... yep, we got 2 Grenadiers already. Excellent work. So these guys have grenades already. We haven't got any Charville muskets to give them, but we can quickly give them a little bit of item. Well, I say a little bit, just a teapot. It's pretty much it. That's all they need, right? Done. Okay, fight me. Okay. Nothing really that scary. I believe this should be quite straightforward, unless we get a really unlucky map placement, or I make a mistake, but... who knows? Let the battle begin. Oh, look at this. It's beautiful. Oh, that's a long defensive line right there. I'm a big fan. So this time, I'm going to move my cannons manually and just deploy them right here and not touch them. Because I think trying to pull on the edge of the map may have broken them. We'll see. These guys should work properly this time, though. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So, in terms of deployment zone, we'll start from these 2. And then we also have these 2 as well. A bit further over this side. Everyone else can get in position later. So, we already know the drill. We want to be getting these guys good to go. I've gotten used to the cover mechanics a lot more since I first started playing. So, I am enjoying this a lot. I feel like the other one can be in reserve, but then it won't be on the front line shooting. So I'm not really sure if that's how I want to play it. But we will eventually need reserve troops, won't we? But then again, they've already leveled up to the Grenadiers, so they are already pretty powerful. They'll be in reserve. Because we had that battle where there was so much fighting, I had to probably switch out one of the Grenadiers at one point. Having strategic reserves is very important in any game at all. So in terms of enemy combat, I believe the right flank's going to be favoured on this one, so we will have the setup. You know the setup, guys. You know the setup. Put them over there. Dragoons. Done. Left-hand flank. We'll do something very similar. Taking out the other Dragoons. Actually, let's give them the not-so-amazing Dragoons. We want to have a high-level one in the middle, so we can use it to quickly respond to events. And we have these guys on the right-hand flank, the Hussars. Done. I think that's pretty much everyone moved at this point, apart from the main general. Let's see what happens. Everyone's got objective? Yes. Okay, so cannon-wise, let's get counter barrages on the fly. So looking... Ooh. What's up with your range, guys? Oh, this one's just horrifically powerful. That's why it's 742 range. Hit the enemy artillery, please. 110% accuracy. Is that meant to go that high? That can't be right? Are they hitting every shot? Not every shot. That wasn't a kill shot. I don't know. I think I may have broken my artillery regiment. Okay, that's looking good though. Everyone's doing their job. Decent, not so good here. Oh, that's with the deployment. Let's do it this way instead. I know it's not as efficient, but we want to make sure we have security over aesthetics. Set up over there. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of enemies coming from the side. Actually, I think what we did last time, where we have the units on the side a little bit to offset the enemy AI attacking us directly on the flanks there. Hurry up. Go. Okay, so the battle is beginning right now. So I haven't been paying as much attention as I probably should have been, but we want to be having a lot of units focus fire on these skirmishers. We want to get rid of them as soon as possible. You know why. Now, this could be a good opportunity to actually do a charge. So when they fire, I'm actually going to go through with the Hussars and actually just wreck them. We already know that they have a terrible time when it comes to defending against cavalry, which we happen to have now. So, go, my friends! Bum ba da bum ba da bum bum bum. Is that song copyrighted? I'm not going to do a song. It's fine. Anyway, let's not risk it. This is 2025, guys. YouTube's terrifying. Kill them all! Yes! Good work. Pull back, though. Pull back. Strategic charging, guys. Strategic charging. There you go. I don't think that formation's quite right there. So, middle flank, we have got some enemies pushing in. We've got some Grenadiers trying to have a little bit of a time, I think. We also want to make sure we reapply different units, different locations. My main priority, of course, is going to be the enemy cavalry again, because we don't like them very much. Oh, are you guys doing your... You are not hitting that target, are you? Hit the cavalry over there. Cavalry. Is that in range? Oh, no, sorry. The range of this one's terrible. Switch over that target there. Yeah, oh, that's better. Cavalry at the back. Done. I'm all happy about that. So we are taking a little bit down from these Grenadiers still. It's okay, though. I might put these guys forward to quickly get a little bit of additional damage going and pull them back behind the line again. Hurry up, Dragoons. These are already far. These are the main ones, aren't they? Good work. Pull back. It's such a weird way of fighting in this time period, isn't it? Because it's so much... If you were playing, like, Total War with, like, medieval or modern day art, it's just different, isn't it? It's, like, a lot more deliberate. Everything's based on, like, formation tactics. It's very different style of warfare. Okay, so there's a lot of enemies coming around the left-hand flank. They want to try and pressure. I might actually get some of my artillery to actually give some assistance over here, because I'm a bit worried about the enemy numbers, if I'm being totally honest. Counter barrage guy. You're not counter barrage guy. Hit that, buddy. Hit that. Done. Okay, so the enemy's actually given up on the right-hand flank. Oh, no, have they? That's moving directly this way. We'll leave them where they are for now. The Dragoons tried to do a charge, but they didn't even get past the actual initial rifle barrage instead of the actual Dragoons, so that's pretty handy. We're still looking like we're fighting pretty hard here, which is good. I might sneak forward once they shoot again and try... Oh, they might kill them off anyway. No, they didn't. Didn't quite get it. Oh, wait. I forgot. It's by rank. Enemy down. Excellent work. Okay, move forward. Get a shot off and retreat again. It's a nice formation you have there. Do it. Pull back. Good work. Problem with any of these games though is I want to watch the combat, but also I need to be paying attention to the actual strategic environment. So it's always a bit awkward with these ones, at least in my opinion, but here's what it is. Okay, so whether I have those... I need to get these guys to level up, but I think they're not going to have a chance this battle, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm thinking I might actually move these guys forward here. We're actually going to fold the flank in, and we're going to have these guys do a charge on the veterans, just to get some XP and stuff. We want to make sure we realign again some shots off over to those cannons, because they will be just making me lose losses more than anyone else in the battlefield here. So those guys move forward if they can. Excellent work. Okay, so the battle is now going away from this area, which is fine. We'll move people in. If they can get there in time, that'd be great. If not, don't worry about it. Still a lot of enemies over here. Concerning. Not in terms of me losing. Isn't saying it's a bit very lopsided battlefield over there. Finish him, guys. Oh, I thought they were going to retreat, honestly. So I miscalculated there. Let's pull these guys back a little bit. They haven't actually attacked anyone, but they are going to go and attack the Hussars. So we want to make sure we break them if we can. We will be having guys shoot very soon, though. That's going to be the Grenadiers and the... Oh, they're gone. That's at them. Excellent work. Can you guys reap? Thank you very much. Okay, on this side, we got a few Grenadiers still holding in there, but nothing too crazy. And we have got an enemy barrage coming soon. So I think in terms of timing, we will hold fire now. And let's see if we can maybe get these guys to retreat out. And we're folding this flank this way at this point. Go, go, go. They're dead. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, cannons. We haven't got any targets for counter batteries, so we'll get them to try and break the cavalry charge before they get too close, if they can. If not, don't worry about it. We will have a backup. Quickly fire and retreat. I should have saved the ammo, by the way. I'm aware that was probably a mistake of the maker, but it is what it is. We're actually moving these units here so they can do a side barrage when the attack happens. And the Grenadiers are ready to rumble, so that will not be a problem. If they can get that far. Okay, remember these guys... Are these in... Wait, what is this unit? Okay, it's a fire by rank, so they should start firing right now. You guys open fire. Everyone open fire. They're dead! They've died! They're dead as well. Get some experience, buddies, while you're there. Why not, right? Okay, so we got 3 remaining enemy units. I haven't been paying attention, and that apparently was a terrible idea, because we have issues now with this, unfortunately. We might be able to try and soften their... Carbine, carbine, carbine. I mistimed this. I thought... Yep, we got it. Done. I was worried... I didn't want to charge a Grenadier, because it's going to be the opposite of what I've been doing to the AI, where you have a very high melee unit defending against a cavalry charge. This is going even better than that one, guys. I think because I've already got... I've like learned the game a lot more. I'm feeling pretty confident at the moment. What is this guy? More horses. What is this? Diamond pendant and a new cannon. Oh, that's a blue 6-pounder. So not very exciting technically, but we already have a 6-pounder that's regular. So it's just a flat out upgrade for him. Yes. Upgrade, my men. Make them more powerful. Ammo is a problem, though. Ammo is definitely a problem. Okay, let's give you that. So what's the difference? 35, 435. It's just better accuracy, which is probably the most important factor. and reload speed as well. So we have this new treaty thing, which I need to make sure the Grenadiers have access to these guys as well. We have... Let's put one on this guy. This guy's got a lot of bonuses at this point, right? He's got 20 base cover, 15 cover there, and 20 cover there. He's got a lot of stuff going on with him. He's a pretty clued up guy at this point. Morale and movement speed. Is that a better horse? Nah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Okay. I believe, everybody, we should get to the next bit. So, who's this? This guy is pursuing me. Then he can come with me. And I'll attack him in a minute. When I get some more ammo. Uh-oh. There's enemies everywhere! This is great. This is what I want in my game. I want to be pressured. I want the enemy to be breathing down my neck as I panic and try and escape and win the game. I don't want to be like... I feel like right now I'm just dominating them. They need to try and kill me. They need to bring it on. Okay, so... Officers. Ooh, what's this one? Flanking damage. Yeah, someone was saying me in the comments, also on Discord, wherever I was talking to someone about the game. There is flanking damage. I just wasn't sure, because I had that episode where I had, like, my guys flanked from behind, and they would seem totally fine. So, if there is flanking damage, it doesn't seem very prevalent, but we will keep that in mind as we play through the game anyway. So, I want level 1 officers so we can, like, make them my own. Like, give them only good traits, because otherwise I just get random stuff like this. I might actually spend a bit more and get additional stuff. Shame I can't get basic recruits as well, but oh, sorry, I need my breath. Excellent Charville musket, without a doubt. In my mind, I want that weapon. That is definitely happening. This is going to be legendary. Let's grab it. Definitely worth the money. I'm taking it right away. Because now we have multiple super guns, right? So we'll make sure they have the right one. My main inventory. So 32,158. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, everybody. That is a upgrade and a half. 102 accuracy. Still not sure that's meant to be working that way. I don't know. I don't know, guys. But it is powerful. We definitely know it's powerful. Okay. Oh. You guys won't even, like, be able to return fire if you had trouble there. So I'm glad we noticed that. Back to other things. So we have more gunpowder. We need to get some of the better earthworks. Just because we have a new tank unit and he hasn't got the right tank item. So he needs to have that one locked in there. I also could have just went and bought the extra division. I should probably save for that instead, shouldn't I? Okay, what else can we do? More of these heavy jackets. Not that engrossed myself. So these horses are looking really interesting. Like 10-10 on accuracy. That is quite nice. What's this one? Meter damage. So this is great if I'm actually attacking, but I only attack with dragoons when they've already lost, right? So really we should be looking at getting stuff like this. Horses that increase the accuracy of my units instead. Doing it. I'm doing it. Also, I just want more horses. They already have one. Okay. Sorted. Okay, cool. I think then... Ooh. Stamina. Oh, there's so many choices in this game. Oh, that needs to get bought right away. That's it. That's what I'm going to buy. Otherwise, I'm going to go bankrupt at this point. I've spent so much money. I've gone too far. I've gone too far. So you guys are the 742 range fella. I'm going to make you even more powerful. Yes! Ah, look at this range. It's glorious. You don't want to... It's just insane at this point. Like, how do you even stop this man? Someone needs to, like, come in and just take him away from me. It's absolutely insane. Okay, ready for next battle? Let's actually grab that ammo while we're here, because, otherwise, I mean, not have a choice later on, right? We'll just grab a bunch of it. Provisions are fine, because I happen to be obsessed with veterancy, so it's not a big deal. Okay, let's go for it. Hi! So, Grenadiers, infantry, tiny cannons. I feel kind of bad for this guy at this point, if I'm being honest. These poor enemies. Here we are. Oh, we can actually try and hold by the river. That could be quite fun. But it's all right. I don't think we need to go that far. We have a pretty good advantage at this point. So I think we're probably holding the town. The enemy's going to be coming from the top. So we could probably have like bang, bang, bang on terms of defenses. If they try and flank me, they have to flank me through the river, which is not a good idea. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So what we do, we get the Highlanders over here for the front guards. You two as well. Get nearby. Infantry. I think this time I had the veteran foot on the left-hand side. And we'll have the Royal Infantry on the right-hand side. We will match this up with the air units. And we'll also move all the cannons as well. There's no hills, right? Not that I can... There is a hill over there, but that's in danger zone. So I'm good. Activate. Oh, wait. Sorry, before that, let me just quickly make sure everyone is over this. These are horses, to be fair. So they would very easily be able to get to the right part of the battlefield anyway. Done. So, defense-wise, I believe we want to have probably a... Ooh, it's a bit of an interesting one, isn't it? How do we want to handle this? Could do it this way. I think, as weird as it might sound, I think we actually go round like so. Because then we can have the rest of the defense go down directly on the city. So we can do it this way. And at that point, we're on this section, right? So that we can have an additional defense unit. Like so. So it's a bit of a weird, I guess, defense circuit, but it should be fine. We have the Grenadier back up in the middle as well, so they can help us out. On the left-hand side, we will have... So they're going to be there, right? We'll have the foot facing this direction on the river. They have no cover, but they should be fine. We'll give them the basic Dragoons. No, we give them one of the strong Dragoons. One of you guys in the middle. Hussar. Dragoon. Done. Okay, so for this bit then, we already got Grenadiers in position, so let's make sure we have our secondary defense line. We've also got the general. Let's make sure he's going to the middle. And I believe everyone has an order. Oh, wait, sorry. I've been forgetting an important part of the game. Counter artillery. So, counter. Hit that goes. I actually can't hit across that entire battlefield over there. That's a shame. I feel like the 770 range... What is the best range you guys have found in the game? That's what I want to know, okay? Let me know your best ranged gun. I must be up there, surely. 770 is insane. Dragoons set up. Yeah, I'm very happy with this defense formation. Okay, now we wait. Enemy down. Next one. For me, it's more of this accuracy rating, because it is insane. 221 kills already. I don't know what the other guys are doing, but they're probably killing people off as well. Hungarian recruits. Nothing really that dangerous, I think, coming towards me. I think it's going to be a very simple battle. We might even play it in maximum speed. Just because I can. This formation needs to be a change a little bit, because I'm a bit not happy about that. Let's not waste any of our stuff. Charge is coming on top left, so I should have been paying more attention. Okay, so we haven't actually done the volley yet, so we actually hold fire. Get ready for the Dragoons. Don't fire, guys, don't fire. Oh, they've already started? I'm not sure. Activate firepower now, because you're firing by rank. Other unit, get ready to carbine in... now. Okay, so unfortunately the Grenadiers did not actually fire. So leaving to this situation, but it's okay, because we broke them anyway. Though I would like to ask the officer why he didn't shoot his weapons, because it's pretty much the reason he's in charge of the officers. You gotta shoot your weapons, man. Okay, looking good, looking good. Artillery down again. Next target. We can also probably bring in a second cannon to give us a hand on this guy as well. And... that seems to be it there. Hold, men. So, in terms of DPS, this guy's going to go next. We've got the recruits coming in. I would like to get some experience on my weaker dragoon, but he's over on the right-hand side, so... Ah! Good thing I was looked over here, because I did not see that was happening. So, guys, hold fire. Hold fire, hold fire, hold fire. Enemy coming in. Let's get ready to counter. You guys can get ready to charge through and get some kills as well, if you don't mind. Okay, roll infantry. I want you to start firing now, because you've got the fire by rank. Jaegers go now as well. Oh, I've messed up the formation. Oh, are they doing something? They might be. Not perfect. Not perfect at all. Counter charge. The infantry not firing causes this problem, unfortunately, but because of the counter charge from the Hussars, the enemy is already broken. So that is great news for us. Move forward again. Maybe we can try and get to start firing soon. You guys fall back as well. Some of them are firing now. So a little bit's working, but nothing too crazy. So you can move them out of the way. With their extreme fire range, we can probably just get away with them having it at the back over here, to be honest. Unlock the infantry, my friends. Okay, they're having a bit of a trade-off, and they're not doing a good job with it. So we want to keep an eye on this one. I think what we might do is reposition some artillery to hopefully break that line, so we don't lose too many losses there. Remember, the non-tank units do not have the replenishment of casualties, which is very important for us in terms of efficiency. Okay, back over this. Oh, my mouse! Oh no, wait! What are those stickers that came off? Wait, I can't press the button. It's fine. We got it. We got it. Wait, no, it's wrong. It's working, but it's wrong. It's not smooth. It's okay. We can figure this out. I'm not playing an active combat game, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hopefully. Things are looking okay over here. I do want to break this still. I'm not happy about this at all. But there's too much fire. Like, if we push forward now, we're going to get hit by some of these barrages. We can break it. We can break it. We can break it. Oh, no! Bad timing. Bad timing. Bad timing. Okay, hold fire. Get back to where you were. Move speed. Activate fire now. You guys hold. Activate fire now. Yeah, I think it's because of the proc. I think they're connected into each other, so I've messed this up a big time. But it's okay, they're Grenadiers. Yeah, the Grenadiers have such high power. It's not a big deal there. You guys can still break that formation if you want to. Unless you have to randomly reload, then maybe not so much. If you charge, you can probably break them before they can refire. Because, oh no, they've already regained their HP. No, it's going to be a nasty charge. Oh, the cannons. Oh, wait, have they already broken? Oh, my bad. Didn't even notice that. Good work. Pull back. You guys move forward. I'm a bit worried about these guys getting shots off on the side, but with the battle, it is nearly over, by the way, so it is pretty much there. The enemy's actually going in for a charge or something. Nope, they're out there. They're gone. They're gone. All cannons, focus fire. Surrender. Cool. More money for the money gods. Death musket, reload, some shoes. Fair enough. I had to think about not pressing the veterancy button every time, because I've nearly reached, like, a lot of my units are already maximum rank. We're pretty strong. Yes! Supply wagon. No, I want efficiency. Like, when have we ever run out of ammo in battle? Never. Never have we run out of ammo. This will reduce ammo consumption anyway. Let's go for the efficiency one. So, Those two. Excellent. Yeah, we have some very high level dudes at this point. It's a bit terrifying, really. Give that fella over there. Morale, speed, nothing of interest. Okay, cool. So, as I said before, we're going to be just going down. Hopefully we can get ourselves some cool events and stuff. We are going to be missing out on some of the other items at the top here. Oh, there was an encampment right there! Under the cloud! Sorry, I didn't see that. Ooh! Interesting. So we can get a recruit. We can get Prussians, Austrians, Russians, subsidy units, which is our fellas, and then we got the Royal French. We're going to go for the Austrians because we can potentially get a Austrian gunner crew, which are the best as far as I remember from the... Oh. We can get a secondary sharpshooter. Let's put it that way instead. We probably should have another sharpshooter for the other flanks. So we have like as many volleys as possible. Not as exciting as I thought. I messed up. I thought it was going to be the Austrian crews there, but my bad. There's that guy that was chasing me. We haven't got time for another battle though, so I'm just going to ignore him. But we will go back and kill him at some point. So we can take some equipment, take some supplies. We can ransack with the fighting out of a large army. I would like that just to get more experience under the belt. But like I said, we haven't got enough time. We'll just go for this just due to the timing of the video. If I was just playing normally, I would have probably done that on addition for more battles. Let me take this fella. Forest search. 3 weapons. And we got some advanced carbines, which might actually be an upgrade for some of our people. So, 12.99, 28. 15.6. It actually improves the close combat range abilities. Oh wait, does it? It should have. It didn't really seem to, but it should have. Pretty decent musket as well. Let me destroy all the... Ooh, there's an actual army. We will have to grab that. All about RNG Jesus, right? Is he going to give us a good fort siege, or is he going to just absolutely slap us in the face? So, initially we had to spend 3 days anyway, getting around it. And then we can either just flat out spend the days to get him to surrender, or we can try and spend ammo, or we can do people. Let's go for people, because we've got a lot of reserves. Excellent. And then next, we want to probably go for unlikely ammo with artillery, which also worked as well. So next we have the actual attack. Luckily, because we have Grenadiers, we can just go with 5% combat losses, and it should be fine, right? That's the fort captured. Excellent. So we get a bunch of new guns. Oh, we get Charville carbines. I have to put them on one of my horses. Okay. So, campaign visibility plus 40%. What does that get me, though? I guess it might mean I can spot enemies and locations faster. We can improve infantry tactics by 15%. So you just get better just across the board by 15%. That might be a good idea. Just because it takes out the roster, and also we get some better combat stats. This, I think, is quite limited. Because I've already got other things that let me see across the map anyway, right? So, what's the point of it too much? Keep moving. I will head back and kill this at the start of next episode. They do outnumber us technically, but I should be fine. I'm not that worried at this point. What are they going to do? Defeat me? No. A friendly company is encamped here, but their condition is dire. Bitter winds cut through the tents, and many wrapped in rags and bare blankets. They ask for warmth that we can spare. Okay, I think I have got blankets in my inventory. Let's give it over. It's free money, right? I'll take that. So, due to the timing, though, I think that is going to be it for today's episode. So, a bit awkward on that one, but my bad. I will attack the army at the start of next episode. Then we have another, half the time to go and get all these events, forts, battlefields, and then we can hopefully go and finish Act 2 as well. Pardon that, everybody. I hope that everyone has a brilliant day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.